Yeah, one of the best decks in Cataclysm seems to be Herald Shaman, using AKIR, Lord of Storms here, and all his various heralds and hands that are basically these little flame tongue totems, giving buffs to adjacent minions that can eventually get up to like 4-8 minions that buff +4 attack for the like giga flame tongue, the ultra giga flame tongue totem, if you will. And this deck has a lot of tools to play small stuff on board to utilize those buffs. Sometimes that's little rushers, eggs. Don't forget you've also got your totem hero power, which can be a great recipient of those buffs. And it just starts building out these boards turn after turn with 2 things, 3 things, 5 things that kind of grind out the opponent with all of these little attack values before eventually, you know, smacking them with a giant AKIR. And the minions that AKIR generates as well can be these, you know, 10 cost cards for 1 that can be absolutely backbreaking after your opponent has dealt with the 10 boards right before that. So all in all, this deck right now is a high tier 2 list, currently looking like the 3rd best deck in the game behind a couple other druid decks. And I will say it felt great to play, and I ripped off a quick 6-0 run. Man, it was some easy climbing as far as I'm concerned. So my first look at Shaman in Cataclysm is certainly a good one, because this deck looks amazing, and I think you can climb a lot rather quickly with this one. All right, I mean, tempted to keep every Herald card, but I think Envoy is just not the greatest Herald card, you know? That's the problem. Job's done. Oh, Snap is the opponent. Marvel Snap Enjoyer? I don't know, guys. I think Hearthstone. I just had a Steam Games trailer playing in the background. No idea what that said. Anyway, I think Hearthstone's having a little bit of a moment, guys. We'll have to see how this expansion goes, I guess. Thunderquake or Ascendance. Ascendance is really cool. I mean, we can go pretty wide. I just want to play the shiny new card, you know. I need to play next turn, though. Flight of the Firehawk is not my favorite. I'll do it probably if I have to, but would really love to see a Whelp of the Infinite. Dude, what the heck? Like, that's obviously not what I meant. And then, dude, like, what the heck? Unbelievable. What in the world? Oh, Snap indeed. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Snap has been frustrating lately. Hearthstone, I think, you know, we'll see how this expansion lands, but I've been enjoying Hearthstone a lot. Theory crafting was great. This set seems really fun. I don't know. It seems like metas do certainly just kind of get annoying, though, so who knows. Yeah, I think we'll have to go. I just don't think this is good enough Ascendance, right? We'll just clear that and play Twilight Eggs. Fine. Hey, big old AKIR here. I dig it. Let's go. Really good, right? It increases the minions you get, which is nice. Like, even right now already, this is going to give me 6 drops without any heralding, right? You're going to get +1, and 4. So that's pretty good. Okay, some more heralding happening here. We've got our own herald happening right now. Can we go ahead and trade this guy in? I mean, we definitely value trade him. I know that. I don't think we trade him in yet, though. I think he can do better. It's weird because does the Whelp gain cost as it scales? Do you know what I mean? Like that, like right now, this summons a 3/3, I presume. That's a 3-mana 3/3. If it goes to 4, does it summon a 4/4 or does it stay 3 mana? Because that has a really big impact on how good it would be with Ascendance, right? I don't know. We may never find out. We may find out. Just kidding. This guy's crazy, by the way. The Frostbitten Imp. It doesn't show me the guy, so I still don't actually know, but do you go Traxxon? Do you go High King's Hammer? Doesn't really feel that good. I guess you just go Altraxian because he's on curve here, right? There's no way for me to get both of the dudes. I should have maybe... Well, I don't think there was a way, right? It's like they always summon out to the right, so... I guess we'll just kill the taunt guy then, right? On the leftovers here, I mean. Poison is gonna get a good hit on the oh, I forgot these are 2/2s now. Oh man, I was thinking I was value trading. Again, it doesn't really matter, but oh, whoa, 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 dog. We almost saw it, but it didn't have it. It is 4. Okay, nice. Actually important. Yeah, I don't know if it'll really matter this game because I think we're just gonna go double Herald again on 7 and then play AKIR on 8, but still really interesting to learn. Okay, actual application there. It's like I'm literally traveling back in time with these flame tongue totems, right? It's literally like, when was the last time you had to do flame tongue totem positioning and math? And it's the era of the flame tongue once more. So envoy ritual is fine. Opponent is like doing some great stuff on board. Honestly, it's kind of scary. You could go voltaic burst here. It's really not bad. You kind of wish you had +4 attack though, right? Primarily. That's the issue, right? So, because this only going to 3 is not good enough. If it was already +4 and these could kill off these 2 guys, you'd be way happier, right? Or maybe the 2 right guys, whatever. Some of the guys, anyway. So AKIR is fully heralded, right? Which means we get a monster board. He doesn't love trading in right now is the only big problem. So there is a part of me that wants to wait till like turn 9 or 10 so that I can play some of the discounted stuff with him. Next turn, I could see being an Ascendance turn with Voltaic Burst and the Breezlings. The experimental animation here is so perfect for them. It's insane. Like, actually ridiculous. High King's Hammer also still not great for me. Yeah, I do feel like it's, I don't know, I hate that you can't trade in, but they're just not that good at trading in anyway, right? So what's the difference? AKIR does have some good kills, even if it leaves out one poisonous guy. I guess we're just gonna go AKIR. I could kill the poisonous guy and then static shock the remainder, like leave up the 2/4, but I think he'll do it for me anyway, right? So I don't know. What do we get? He's 12 attack, so he just, of course. No, it makes way too much sense, bro. It's craziness. The double ultra gigasaur. That's actually so sick. Now, what happens if you Ascendance these? Do they just transform? Does it fail, or do they transform into Ultra Gigasaurs that summon Ultra Gigasaurs? You know what I mean? I don't know. What happens, guys? Also, what does this cost? 8? 4 still only. Oh my god, that is an insane 4-drop if you think about it. We're gonna kill it, obviously, so. Yes. I don't know. We're about to find out, dude. I don't know. It may just whiff and do nothing since it can't evolve. I honestly just don't know. No idea. We're going to try it and see what happens. I'll tell you that. No, I think we go wider, right? Do I save the static shock or use it? I think I might as well use it. When else am I going to use it, right? It's worth an extra dude, so it seems worth it, right? All right, Ascendance. I don't know. Let's try to see if we can figure out what happens on these. It looks like it's going to resummon them. That's so insane. So these are all going to summon a bunch of 1/1s, which is really no big deal. But these are 2 Ultra Gigasaurs that each summon an Ultra Gigasaur, dude. That's nuts. Should this deck actually just be running that 4-cost spell for the AKIR payoff turns, man? It's crazy work. This is actually really good minion to get too. Just get a free damage spell in hand. Taunt's not bad. These all suck, but you know, whatever. They're just bodies. It's fine. Making us way more defensive. So how do you deal with this? Like, isn't this just always 28 damage hit you in the face no matter what you do? I mean, taunts notwithstanding, I guess, but you know. How do you get through both of these, man? It's crazy. This is the ultra giga Hearthstone game. I've never had more fun in my life. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. My toddler's over there in the corner. Oh, it's very sad. Daddy likes his ultra gigasaurs better than me. Well, she loves dinos too. So I think she'd be too mad. I can get through that, no problem. I think they're just dead here, right? I have the High King's Hammer. I have a million things. Oh, Divine Shield on the hero. Does that make a difference? I don't think so, right? Axe, also insane. This is brutal for the opponent, really. The Ultra Gigasaur army. Boop. Boop. Nice, dude. Really, really cool. I don't know how anybody solves this problem. I mean, Medivh and Priest, baby. They only got 9 mana, though, and they're not a priest, so... That is so sick. We hit some crazy heralds that game, too, by the way. I mean, just herald everywhere all the time was perfect. That was really cool. We keep Muradin, man? I'm, like, tempted. I don't know. I feel like... That mulling win rate is shocking to me. I feel like it's... I don't know. That seems low to me. Static Shock actually seems high to me. I think Muradin's just really good. It's a Muradin's Last Stand enabler. It's just really good tempo on turn 5. It's card draw. You know, no longer card draw, but you get the idea. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Carrier Whelp. All right. Our list does not have Carrier Whelp. Do we go Ritual or Skywall first? Probably Skywall first because it lets you kill the Whelp. And Ritual, you can play one of the dudes on 3. It's kind of a 3 or 4 cost play, really. There's their Sentinel card. Still not taking a trade here quite yet, though. So I can buff my Sentinel to 2. Kill this guy, I guess. Well, wait, this comes out to the right, so I can't buff the Sentinel to... Well, I can buff the Sentinel to 2 like this, but then I don't have another guy to play, right? So I think he's... This guy goes to 2, so that's fine. Oh, actually, this guy goes to 3, though, which is even better. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is clean, dude. This is clean math. I am so good at Flame Tongue Totem. The world's best Flame Tongue Totem player, I think. Not the best at silencing my phone. So they'll clear a 2/2 here. I will come back with a Skywall plus Breezling. I also thought they were going to kill the 1/1 at first and then remembered. Then they did the same thing. That's so funny. Your brain really has to adapt. They're going to kill both here. Okay. I don't mind a coin just eating a 1/1, man. That's not a problem really here. Totally okay with that. That's a great filler here too. So we will kill again. These as 2/4s just feel about 1,000 times better, don't they? Just about 1,000 times better. So we've got a perfect curve into Muradin now. Muradin is going to discount the Last Stand again a lot. Hopefully we get a few more attacks on top of that as well. This would definitely be a game where I think we could take our 3/3. We are both hitting quite a few heralds, man. They've gotten 3 already as well, which is really nice. Do they play the other one? What do you hit? You probably hit the egg, I think, right? I would probably hit the egg. It's just going to get worse next turn anyway, so why not? I actually only have one thing currently for Muradin to attack, though, so I almost wish they'd play this and not attack. Muradin missing an attack means a little bit less upside on Last Stand. It's crazy how much board jostling has happened this match so far. Just play a guy, yeah, just play a guy. Yeah, that's great. That is perfect for Muradin. Okay, not so perfect for his Last Stand, but perfect for Muradin himself. Static Shock. think we're just fine with this, right? We don't care if Muradin, like, I just think save Static Shock. All right, so do they have a good way to kill the Muradin? I mean, we know they have at least one with Rush. Do they have a Herald for that? Do you have a Static Shock? Probably, right? That's a Herald for that. Dude, they really hit every Herald card. They are going hard. Their next Heralds are going to be 4/8s, dude. They went really, really hard. Impressive. Definitely going to have to kill this guy off, right? Well, I don't know. Hammer's pretty good again next turn, too, right now. Yeah, I think we just go Hammer again, right? Hammer plus Static Shock's actually legit, too. Go 4 and 4. Trade the 2/2 into this guy. Static Shock. I guess could just hit whatever. It doesn't matter. That makes Muradin's really cheap again, too. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I Static Shock here. Going to 4 and 4 anyway, so. And I'm trading in the egg anyway. All right, Muradin's last stand. Draw me another one. It did actually draw me another one. Holy crap, that's insane. Envoy's pretty great, yeah. That makes our AKIR much, much nicer. Well, not yet, I think. Are we still maybe one off? Maybe one off still. All right. Envoy is fine, though. Envoy hero power, if nothing else. We'd love to hit Ritual. Ritual, please. That would help. Good board, though, still here. Like, we've been ahead on board pretty much the whole game. Opponent is just crazy heralded, though. So their AKIR turn's going to be just god tier if they have him. Just god tier AKIR. Haven't seen Ultraxian yet, but also god tier. Ultraxian Deathwing's also crazy. Another Herald. Dude, they have literally... Dude, dude, bro, come on. They're at 4/8s already. Are you kidding me? Do I need the Hex here? This is some crazy work right now. Absolutely some crazy work. How big are these going to be right now? We're at +2. Does it show you like how many Heralds you've had? Herald wants the upgrade. That doesn't actually mean... I think these are still going to be a 2/4 again, right? That's not perfect. But I mean, I guess it's fine. This just means I can't play AKIR next turn. Basically the takeaway. Oh, it also means I gotta hit this with my face, which sucks, I guess. I mean, it's not a total disaster, but I don't love it. There's no really a reason to attack, right? So my next Herald is a 4/8. Yeah, okay. So AKIR's insane on turn 9, but I need to fill turn 8. Hex could like Hex something big of theirs. Another 4/8. Whatever, right? We are getting to their AKIR turn, though. Do not tell me they've drawn every single Herald and their AKIR just like perfectly on time, by the way. I'm going to be tilted. That could easily be an AKIR for them. Easily. I mean, there is also like the threat of like they're almost dead if they don't deal with this board right now. You know, we've got Chill 13, 16. That actually seems like a pretty reasonable Hex target, by the way. I'm going to see if there's some Shaman spell here that's just insane for us. Like maybe the new Evolve card, Thunderquake. You can Thunderquake Hex, but I don't really need to. Probably not worth that much work. I'm going to just go ahead and take the Blazing Invocation, I think, just to have something to do. I also might just think about a hero power here too, though. Like a hero power is also still valuable. Okay, so this could be their AKIR turn, but if they do go for AKIR here, they don't have a secondary guy, right? They can't play the other guy with it yet. So it wouldn't be a total disaster, I don't think. It would basically just like trade into a couple of my dudes. If it's unbuffed, it actually would only be able to trade into my taunt guy, I think, right? What's his base health? 8, yeah. So that wouldn't even be good at all. If it's off the Flight of the Firehawk, though, it would be able to value trade and kill 2 guys, which they'd be way happier about, I'm sure. My AKIR, I'll be able to play one of the guys. And it'll be a big guy. It'll be an 8 cost guy. No, it'll be a 10 cost guy, excuse me. 10's the default. 4 all time. That's not bad, dude. Not bad at all. That's in the deck. That's another one of those control cards that I probably mentioned earlier in the video, how some of those sort of got cut. We just have 8 damage, which is indeed still not lethal. AKIR also hates that 1/4. I don't think I care though. I just think I play this just to have the bodies on board, right? Like we don't need to attack with him or anything. He just kind of works. Oh, also I forgot he offers extra buffs here. Oh! Lethal! It's lethal! It's just lethal! Bro, that's so sick. In fact, you can trade this in first. This is so sick, bro. This is actually so sick, dude. This is actually just lethal on its own, bro. That is such a sick play, dude. It works, right? The poisonous doesn't like change anything, right? That's so sick. Man, what a cool little mirror match that was. Opponent was hitting all the heralds, but we still just kind of kept them on the back foot, I guess, enough. I think going first to literally this game was a big difference maker, probably. All right, love Skywall Sentinel. Any herald is always good. 3-drop is also good. 4-drop will accept, yeah. Love Xavius still getting played, man. I thought Dark Gift was a pretty cool mechanic. One of those that feels good and like powerful even, but not like oppressive, you know? Just felt good, like a lot of just good solid cards. Sometimes that 2-drop was kind of nuts in Arena, I think I heard. But hey, Herald Rogue, okay, cool. Pretty good tempo start for sure. More heralds for us, we'll take it. Unfortunately, this is some great trades for the opponent, but we'll have to catch up. We're just, you know, if this thing were a 1/3 by default, I think this card would be 100 times better. I mean, you know, some cards you give them 1 power, probably not that much better. This card, I think, with 1 power is 100 times better. It's just so much better trading early. Like right now, it just sucks at trading. There's very few things it's great at killing. Your opponent plays a 2/1, you're good, but 3/2s just eat it alive, you know. We'll have to trade into this 3/1 if we can. Yep, we can. Nice. No problem there. Has to happen. Whelp has to happen too. I don't think we want to draw yet. We just got to fight for this early tempo, get the opponent on the back foot a little bit, give us space to play stuff like Ultraxian. I think that's important. Hex here. Okay, yeah, I'm all right with that. I think it's a good play too, by the way. I think some people would like be really precious about that Hex and be like, no, I can't use my Hex on this garbage. But they recognize like, hey, this guy's annoying. He's gonna be annoying for a while. And they just wanted to get some tempo. I think it's smart. I mean, it's just this, right? It's just 100% this. Like, it's fine that it has less attack because it's gonna get the hammer anyway, so it's gonna get buffed. That draws me a card effectively. I like that the opponent's trading a fair bit here too. That's okay. Whoa, dang, dude. Well, that makes Murden a lot worse. Hex? 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 No Hex. This lets me kill that guy. Like, is it worth it? Or I just leave the Murden alive? I mean, they're gonna hit the Murden anyway, right? Like, I don't feel like I have to hurry. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just like he's got taunt basically, right? I mean, I'm not like super in love with killing this anyway. Not in a hurry, right? It's if I kill it. Oh my good god, that nightmare fuel is crazy. They don't have a hammer though, I guess. So actually, it's much worse, isn't it? Yeah, it's much worse. It does let them get a clean hit there, but like we said, we're not hugely worried about the 6/6 other than I'm just dying or I just top deck a Hex and life is great. That's fine. Wow, what a lucky draw. Oh my god. maybe a game-saving draw, honestly. Yeah. And that starts as a 2/2. I was thinking it started as a 3/3 for some reason, but in hindsight, that would be crazy strong as a 1-drop. Does not need to. For some reason, that was in my brain. So Herald here on the 2/2 is fine if we play it to the left. I mean, I guess you could give it to the egg as well right now. We're still at +1 attack, right? I think I've only played 1 Herald so far. Voltaic Burst, you do also get 2 guys, each at 2 attacks. This is also pretty sneaky good. Voltaic Burst always comes out to the right, so we should probably just do this then, right? We also have Static Shock if you want to clean up, but I don't know if we really have to. Boop. Boop. I think this is fine. Yeah. Let's do that. This is now a 3/3, gonna be a 4/4 next turn. I'm probably just ripping the High King's Hammer unless something is drawn that feels better, like an Envoy or maybe another Herald. Gonna have 7 mana next turn. High King plus Static Shock could be extra cool. I do want to get a flight in here somewhere for the record. Opponent just has so many cards. God knows what they are. What is that? Lightning Rod. Wow. Not the worst hit for us, honestly. I can live with that hit. Muradin's Last Stand. That's going to be free, so that's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and hit this. I do sort of want to save some life, by the way. In other words, I'm just like wondering, you know, do I do this? Yeah, I don't love it, to be honest, but yeah, I think it's okay. Love some cheap cards here. I'm down to 10. I'm a little bit worried about how much life gain they might have gained. I love AKIR though. That's great. I probably go ahead and play the AKIR next turn, right? Boy, do I wish Healing Totem healed your face still. I just wish they said heal, restore 1 health to all friendly characters, man. It would make this thing a million times better. If my opponent had it, I would say, what a terrible design choice. But when I have it, that's what I want. All right. Oh, not going face with that's a great sign, though. Okay. They must not have like damage in hand where they're like digging, you know. First Cataclysm is a pretty good card, actually. I need to start killing the opponent though, because I'm you know, eventually we're just gonna run out of time here. Like I am going to die. Like here's a stealth attacker, right? Man, a stealth attacker too. I really would have been again tempted to yeah, I think I would have been tempted to push face. Like you'd have 6 out of 10 already, and you wouldn't need much to just kind of dig out a win, right? Static Shock again, dude. This is crazy work. I need a dude here that heals me or has taunt. I need a dude that heals me or has taunt. Bro, that's actually insane. Bro, this one's also pretty nuts. I don't really need all these right now, though, is the thing. I hope I'm not dead again, right? But now we're like really setting the opponent on the back foot here. I think you just play these, right? This could be life gain next turn, maybe. There's some Titan effects that could maybe heal you or help me kill the opponent. This is just the highest pressure route. They might have some kind of board clear here. Just digging for more cards, which they have a lot, man. Of Demise, digging again for more cards, looking for some kind of lethal here, maybe. Oh, what are these from? Oh, those are the 1/1s. I was like, why are they getting 3 cards every time? Those are the 1/1s. They actually still get the 1/1s. That's separate from the Herald, of course, right? So they do have the ability to like trade in a lot. Again, they traded, did not go face. That seems like good news to us. Yeah. Feels like here they're just digging with nothing. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty good. You got to kill the Wind Fury, but it hurts because like there's still a lot of great stuff there. Static Shock, plus a Breezling. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Going face for 1, but I still have a ton of damage here. Are they dead? Because I have 10 from my face, right? 10 here, 18, 20, and 8. Yeah, they're very dead. Okay. What is this, by the way? Ah! Give your hero 5 armor. I knew it, dog. It doesn't matter, but I did have life gain after all. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Cool, dude. Couple over even. Nice. Could have got more damage out of this too. We needed it, right? Played it to the left or whatever. All right, dude. Good stuff, man. This was another good win. This deck definitely just winning a lot of games. Have I lost a game yet? I haven't lost a game yet. No, I'm 5-0, dude. Wow. Yeah, this deck's strong, man. I don't think you keep a Hex against Druid. I'm worried about Imbue Druid, but by the time the Hex would be good, if we get to that stage of the game, it's too late, right? We need to win before then, I think. I need to just hammer them with dudes. So I think we'll just play like, you know, Coin Sentinel, Ritual, just start going kind of thing. Oh, this is an aggro druid in particular. Ooh, maybe I wish we'd have that avatar form back then. In that case, let's play this guy first, just because he's better shaped against this squirrel, right? And then we can go Ritual next turn. That'll buff this guy. He needs to trade up a little bit. He can, maybe. We'll see. I just can't believe how sick the art on this dude is for just like the most random little guy. I mean, this looks like the most sick, just baller, like legendary dude, you know? This is actually perfect. We'll be able to kill this before it gets an extra buff, right? We don't want it buffing more stuff. They're obviously going to be able to kill it eventually, so like we just solved the problem now, right? I mean, they're still not mad because this card, it's just a 4/4, you know? It's a 2-mana 4/4 for them that also healed them for 2 health. It's a great card. There are so many of these cards I remember like in the review season over the last year or whatever being like, for Druid, like, you know, these are great token cards. I don't know if it's going to get there. I don't know if Quest Druid's going to get there yet, but eventually you get enough of these cards and you're cooking. And I think we finally hit the eventually part of our existence here. My hair is bothering me, by the way. Couldn't tell from all the fidgeting. All right, so some hatchlings coming out next. Ooh, avatar form is back. Let's go. So a Breezling here seems kind of perfect. I think we probably just play another one, or do we maybe just totem? Maybe we totem. Totem has value when you have these guys, right? Totem's actually pretty good. Healing totem might be okay. We'll see. So this definitely feels like it's going to be the avatar form turn, just to really make sure we stay ahead here. So Breezling plus avatar form. Hopefully they don't get a big time buff on these. Okay, we can clear first. Okay, these can't trade yet. Yeah, okay, this is actually again gonna be perfect. So we'll just give ourselves +2 attack. That deals 2 to all. Clears those. Well, after I attack. How does that guy work? I don't know. I don't think it matters. I'm doing this anyway. And then that's going to be a 4/4 again. I cannot quite clear that one with this stuff. I think we just sit, right? Just play this and sit and go fit. Oh, you idiot! Just kidding. We're going to clear it. I really meant to clear it. Don't worry. I was just joking this whole time. Just joshing. I was just joshing you. Don't. I didn't mean to clear. I just didn't want to miss the face damage. So next turn's a Muradin. Hopefully that again helps me resolve the next board. After that, I don't know if we have time for Ultraxian, but it doesn't matter because we stopped everything the opponent needed to do. Yeah, great. This game would have gone much differently without hitting that avatar form. I think we should have maybe kept it as well. Alrighty, let's keep a Death Knight. I don't know, like, is Static Shock worth keeping just as an enabler for your Muradin's Last Stand, especially if you don't have a Muradin's Last Stand? And then alternate question is, how hard do you mulligan for Herald cards in this deck? Hey, Static Shock is back. By the way, I have this crazy scratch on my arm. It looks, I don't know if that'll come across in camera or not. It's like literally going from here to here. I could not figure out what the heck it was, and then I remembered I just like my daughter's like Lego Duplo. She has like a standing bag thing with Velcro on it, and I like raked my arm across it while cleaning up last night, and it created this crazy gash all the way down my arm, dude. Looks like I was in a battle. Looks like I'm an actual tough guy, man. Somebody cut me. I got a knife. I am a Herald of Onyxia. Just give her a mage spell or just get the Twilight Egg down ASAP? Probably just get the Twilight Egg down ASAP, right? I think that's okay. Well, up the Infinite on 3. I'm saving the coin. Now we have Warrior spell. Cool, cool. Surprised to see this card made the cut in this deck. The kind of, it's only been, you know, a day and a half or something of this meta since I'm recording this. Not even literally that. Not even, it's been almost barely. Could just go ahead and trade this in. Take our guy. Could get way better though too, right? I think you just get way better on it. Anyway, it's only been like a little over a day. I think it's been about 15 hours, 27 hours since the expansion came out. Anyway, good God, get to the point, Regis. Good Lord. This deck kind of, people were first building this on day one, it seemed like, with a little bit more of a control focus, which really surprised me because I had my own list that was definitely not like a control kind of deck at all. This is even a little slower perhaps than mine was, but that has seemingly already started to shift this direction. So for instance, there was like a Healing Rain in here, I think, in some people's initial lists. It looks like the data is not bearing out the Healing Rain. It's kicking out the Healing Rain instead. And I think maybe just a couple other early game cards in this deck, maybe some extra Static Shocks, stuff like that, seem to be the way to go, which this does have good data so far. I don't know where it's going to stand exactly right now. The top of the meta looks to be Imbue Druid and probably Aggro Druid and Face Hunter, depending on where you're at and so on and so forth, as always, you know. Okay, now this looks way better. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just clean their board. Face. I guess, do we want to overload it all here? Probably not. Probably just want to envoy, right? Yeah. So the Petrified Ogre pops out. It is a 3/5. I guess, yeah, okay. It was debuffed by the Dark Gift. Opponent is playing, hard to say. We don't have any runes yet. Just stuff. There are some Unholy Death Knights that look pretty good. High tier 2. Guessing that's what this is, although nah, I don't know, some of these cards aren't in that list. It's a little more aggro-y. We're really seeing a race to the bottom and the top right now in this early meta, and what I mean by that is like decks that are very fast, like just hyper aggro is the race to the bottom, and then the top deck right now appears to be Imbue Druid, which is sort of a race to the top in that it makes the biggest dudes. So it's not leaving a lot of room for all this mid-rangey Herald stuff right now. Like, it looks like some of this is going to slot into tier 2. Like, this Herald Shaman deck right now is kind of mid to high tier 2. So it's not impossible that some of this comes together. We just, yeah, I think so, right? I think this is totally fine. All right. Let's just push some base damage, get an attack in for a potential Muradin's Last Stand. I got to think a lot about positioning. By the way, this guy's art looks so sick, dude. Man, that's some sick art. He actually almost looks cooler than AKIR to me. I mean, AKIR's big, which is awesome. But man, that's some sick art. That looks really cool. Perfect experimental animation. We can get a decent Voltaic Burst together this turn, I think. If I do Overload, though, I cannot play AKIR, but do I really want to play AKIR? He's not even remotely heralded if I don't play this, right? So it's like, what's the point anyway? Let's do this Voltaic Burst. I kind of wish we had some card draw, you know? It's the only thing right now, man. Love playing Flame Tongue Totem in the year of our Lord 2026, though. That's pretty cool. Shadow Informer gave me a Warlock spell. Mortal Coil, Twisting Nether? Boy, I don't know. None of these really... I guess I take the Mortal Coil. I'm actually kind of sad I attacked already because there was a 1/1. I should have looked first. I never dreamed. Could have looked first. Because now it might be harder to use that. Maybe not, too. I don't know. Seems like not that hard. But maybe. So, Overload means no coining or anything like that. That's a great Mortal Coil target. Saved already. Great news. Now we get to kill more stuff. Hex is not it right now. I need anything good. High King's Hammer? Sure, man. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it. It makes Murden's Last Stand a fantastic draw probably at this stage. I kind of think we have to go... I think we kind of have to go already, right? It's pretty good already, yeah. I mean, you can kind of wait till turn 10 as well, of course, right? But this is a decent turn 8 on its own, especially if there's stuff to hit, which it seems there is. And then, you know, does that have taunt? Does now. It's gonna have 6 attacks. I can actually, it's fine. I'll just hit with my weapon first. Envoy, I don't think we should wait, but we do have a Hex. I could Hex, hit, Envoy. Nah, I don't think we wait, right? We just need to go. This will give me a better play for next turn, right? AKIR. That's great, actually. Those are great. I think I can take 4, right? Just to keep the AKIR a little safer here. I don't expect this deck to really be like a high pressure sort of deck, right? All right, so next turn's Envoy. They need to clear this board again, which, I mean, they've used double experimental animation. They might not have a good board clear just kind of queued up. They might just play like a big Onyxia instead, which I guess Hex would be good against. I mean, in theory, the Onyxia, in theory, maybe something played off of it too. It's not going to be an 8-drop yet, though, right? It's going to be a 4-drop. Hex with Krogwa is really nice for later, too. Krogwa this turn's gonna suck, but so I think next turn is just Hex, Envoy, Stag, pretty much always assuming there's a reasonable Hex target. That said, there might not be. Might just be a hero power here. We also, if they can't kill the AKIR, they might just be dead is another whole second conversation here. They are not currently lining up. That'll kill the AKIR. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. They're about to hit the arm. This is much better, yeah. So this leaves me 1, 2, 4, which actually does. Oh, actually, okay. Still fine. Ultraxian, huh? We go Ultraxian Stag, I guess, instead, right? It's not great. A little cleaner math. It doesn't really set up the Krogwa, but there's just nothing to Hex, right? I'm not gonna waste the Hex. I don't care about. I'm not going face anymore, right? So this position wise, I think. Okay, that's good, I guess. Yeah. Well, we're kind of out of steam, and it doesn't seem like the opponent is anywhere close to out of steam. They've also just healed so much that it feels like, really feel right now like I need more card draw. We even had 1 value generator. Well, really 2. I mean, AKIR filled the turn 2 really here, if you think about it. So not hitting the Murden's Last Stand seems like a problem. Deathwing is also, you know, really high pressure card here. We definitely have lethality still. You know, redrawing the hammer is a crazy amount of damage. If the opponent's not killing me, then they're definitely gonna be, that's poisonous, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm still gonna heal 8 here, which is great. My health was just concerning enough that, you know, we had to think about it. They kill my 2 smallest guys here, which means I can maybe go face. Again, I guess it's just Envoy. Maybe a Hex now just to have it in the Krogwa pool, right? Really not my favorite. I think this is just going face for 10. I'm hexing a 2/5, but I want to do it after, right? I think you want to do it after, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think face for 10's got to be correct. Do you hit the leeches or do you hit a soldier? I think you hit a leech, right? Krogwa next turn gets me the hex back. I pretty much just always play that, I think. Shame I never got another spell. You know, we do have a few that would have been pretty nice to get an extra copy of, but I need that hex for the Onyxia turn, I think, later. So does the opponent have a board clear again here? Maybe maybe a Deathwing, right? That's a pretty good start. Pretty much good enough, yeah. That would kill everything, and then the Ultraxian. I just desperately need some cards, man. Deathwing, Muradin, few things here I think could help us. I mean, I'd take like a Nightmare Lord Xavius, right? That'd be fine. Fly to the Firehawk, great. What do we not want? Twilight Egg. Pretty much a disaster at this stage. Opponent seems to be doing this a little bit more honestly, which is good news, right? Like not ripping through like big AoEs and stuff, not a big Deathwing or anything, just kind of honest. Ooh, that's a good play though still. All right, so Krogwa I think has to get played. We don't have to use the Hex necessarily, but I think he has to get played. Xavius, we just talked about you, bud. Nice. Muradin maybe here? Is Hex a nature spell? Yes. Okay, so we'll take this just because I need to keep drawing. I will Hex this turn because I think I need to now to keep drawing. So Hex here, I think, yeah. Kill the 2 frogs. Probably go face for 17, right? Put it on him again. Like, oh baby, I was gonna say find the Deathwing, and then like, you know, that you've got yourself a really nice win condition, particularly with the hammer. Yeah, so they're functionally right now at 14, but they haven't had a board clear. Like, do they finally hit a Deathwing here? Still trading in, so that kind of signals no Deathwing. They have Deathwing, right? It's just, yeah, that's the upgrade one. Next the upgrades. Yeah, they have that. What else do they have here? Remnant of Rage, just drawing. They played an Ultraxian or not? No, it's their Deathwing's full cost, so no Deathwing this turn. Man, I feel bad for the opponent. They've just got a lot of cards, but like no way seemingly so far to really just answer my stuff that effectively. That used some corpses. That actually does take some health away. And they've still got these guys. Like, it's still like a lot of annoying damage, you know? Like, this is going down, but these are just going to buff again. Yeah, these remnants, man, I think they are in trouble here, dude. Yeah, wow. I feel like we just really just did not do anything that impressive. Just kind of limped our way over the line there, but kept up just enough pressure turn after turn, right? Like, if you looked, I think the last 4 or 5 turns of that game, we kind of had 3, 4, 5 minions on board every turn, you know, so it's just enough to really keep them on the back foot. That was cool.